Today, we're going to take a look at how you can enhance your new Relic dashboards with a number of handy new customization options that will help you do more with your charts and communicate your data insights more effectively. These include colors, how to show null values, customizable units, and time ranges. And the best part is, I've included a sample dashboard so you can follow along and try it out yourself. All you'll need is a new Relic account with an app or service connected so that we can see data flowing in. First, I'll show you how to get a version of this dashboard for yourself, but you can also skip ahead if you just want to edit your own existing charts. In the description of this video, I've included a sample JSON code in a GitHub gist. Make sure you replace all the placeholders with your account ID before you paste it back in. So here, I'll do a quick replace all so that I can save some time and then copy the rest of the code. Then back in your Relic, I'll go to the nav bar and select Dashboards. Then I'll go to the top corner and select Import Dashboard, pasting the code that we just updated. Then we should be all set. Now we can check out the new customization options with this brand new dashboard. You'll also see the widgets on the left that explains each customization option. First, let's customize the colors of this chart. You can see that there are two versions of the same chart with different colors on the left and the right. To edit it, we'll go to the Edit menu. And then underneath, I can go to the Colors menu where I can add or subtract a new series. Once I've selected the series that I want to change, so for example, we'll pick the purple one here, I can change the color of this either graphically or with a custom hex, RGB, or HSL code. With customized colors, I can draw attention to critical information that I want or simply pick an aesthetic that I enjoy. I don't really like the look of this Shrek green for this chart right now, but luckily I can remove it by clicking the minus button. Next, let's talk null values. When left to its default state, charts will show gaps whenever there's a missing value, but that might not always be the right way to represent the situation. Now, I've got 4 options for null values, which you can see in these 4 charts. First, here's the default, which might be useful if I want to see where gaps are. Next, I can remove the value so that the point simply doesn't exist in the chart. I can also have the chart preserve the last value, which might be good when tracking something like cumulative events over time. And finally, I can transform the value to 0. This option could be useful when no data means there's no meaningful transactions, counts, or usage. Next up, unit customizations. To provide more clarity on your charts, you can now customize the unit on your y-axis and in each of your series. It's available in line, area, and stacked bar charts. To customize the units, edit a chart, go to the units, and select the unit you want to use. The main section will show up on the y-axis, but if you change any other individual series units, you'll be able to see it when you hover over them. Finally, let's talk about the time picker. The time picker is super useful for defining the time range of your analysis. Adjusting it sets the time range for all charts, which is particularly useful while troubleshooting incidents, and you need to narrow down your data to see what happened in a specific time period. I can also drag across like this. But sometimes you may want a static time period instead of a dynamic chart. Notice how this last chart at the bottom didn't change at all? That's because I've turned on the toggle to ignore the time picker, which is under the Dashboard Options menu. So there you have it, some of the latest chart customization options in your Relic dashboards to help you communicate and visualize your data more effectively. This is all part of the continuously evolving feature set of data visualization in New Relic. Stay tuned as we continue to add more features, and make sure to check out the links in the description for additional resources.